some parts I can.
I'm recording
That
this.
is the lighting preview thing. This is
What?
like basic.
I'm,
This
re-
is
I'm
just like
recording T1's first baby steps in CS2.
T1 first baby steps at mapping. Okay, wait. So
this is
okay.
basically like a map Valve made to like show off the new.
No, yeah.
plus
It's a zoom map. The question is why when I create a new map, it became this instead of being like a separate map file.
That is weird.
I just created test
File new.
01 and that's what what happened.
It does that
Oh,
to me as
create a
well.
new one. Create a new one. File new.
Yeah,
Okay, new.
I think it's.
Yeah.
All right.
I think
Maybe the
Valve
first
kind of wants
one
for you to have
is
that.
just.
Why is
Yeah,
this
when you
here?
create your first map in a new project, it might just always give you that.
Right. Yeah. So
That
okay.
is.
So we're doing hard mode. I haven't watched a single tutorial. I'm just going to
Alright.
freeball it. Um.
It's the
Yeah,
eagle.
right now, if you stay in objects, you basically have the hammer experience, like the hammer plus experience, I guess.
With
And
an
on the
extra
left, you
plus.
can on the left you can add a new like a new mesh, and then the block tool.
The blocked. Ah. Okay.
Yeah, your
Makes
tools
sense.
are still on the left, exactly.
Okay. Makes sense. Makes a lot of sense. No, I don't want the block. I want the what is it called the quad. How do I do the
Yeah, you
quad?
can select that at the geometry tab.
Okay, amazing. And I make it just
It
absolutely amazing. I don't know. I feel like. Did you guys feel that you're so used to the 2D view that the fucking 3D view feels kind of cringe?
Yeah, but it
Yeah,
goes away after an hour or two.
Because I
yeah,
remember I even
absolutely. Yeah,
I remember I made games in Unity with like a 3D level, and I just like was dying on the inside because the Unity like 3D level editor was also like 3D only, no 2D views at all. Uh, Here, of course, we
Yeah,
can.
you can still add 2D views, but to be honest, you can do a lot in 3D view now, which is
All right. So, for example, question number whatever 3 or what is it? If I want to create, for example, a new mesh here, do I create a new mesh or do I extrude this one?
no. You basically you can and should try to make everything out of one mesh and then basically separate it where it needs to be, or when you add like detailed stuff, you make it out of the separate one. But a gray box you can make out of just one mesh.
Does the
Basically,
player spawn one unit above the ground or do I need to do it manually?
I think it puts it might. I think it probably puts it on the ground still. You have to move it up.
Wait.
Okay, so right now you're in. Yeah, this does not work. You're currently in the select in the select mode, um, and you have basically 5 different modes for changing geometry or models. For this doesn't actually do anything, but for models, it is super funny and super helpful that you can do this
That's a
now.
great feature.
Right now you're basically in the like
Okay,
select
okay, I
one,
got you,
and
I got you.
exactly that is the transfer mode. You
Okay,
press
learning.
okay.
T to access that. So T is your hotkey for transform, and then you get for one you get this 3D gizmo, which you can use, but you can also now nudge it in the 2D view as you're used to in Hammer plus plus.
Yeah,
So if you
grid
hover over the
scaling
2D
is
view,
grid scaling is
if you
right hand
if you
side
hover over the 2D
lower.
view,
Right hand side. Okay.
Yeah,
Alright.
yeah.
Amazing. Thank you, Olaf.
and having your
If you
cursor
hover over the
on
2D view,
that.
you can still just use the arrow keys to nudge your shit around.
Yeah, and having your cursor
Um,
above the grid amount and using scroll, it scrolls.
And also, if you have your cursor above it and then use your up and down key.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait. What does
So
up and down do?
if you're above the grid size, you can first you can still nudge it. If you select it in 3D view, for example, now.
Oh, so we have an operation.
You can
Okay.
still nudge it around. It will basically just get the nearest like plane normals and use them as your nudging directions. But
Okay.
it still works the same in 2D view.
Amazing.
Okay, next tool is if you select your mannequin there, you can press R to go into the rotate tool.
Oh, okay. This is like Unity.
See how it also like in the left hand side edge, like when you press R, it selected that. When you press T, transform.
Okay, yeah, that makes a lot of
Yeah,
sense.
Yeah,
those.
and if
Yeah,
you press E, you go into the scale mode. and here you can do the funny shit where you just
Okay.
exactly.
All right.
The last one is if you press insert on your that is like
Insert? When was the last time I fucking used this key?
It's
Okay.
yeah,
insert
it's
is
that.
this is for pivot manipulation. This is very important if you want to like detail shit and so on.
What
You
what
can
is the
basically
pivot?
just move the pivot around. If you just like move it
Ah.
off screen, like move it out of the plane somewhere, for example. And now if you press R,
Yeah, I
you
got you.
can
Yeah.
okay.
That's it's very similar to Unity, which makes a lot of sense, I suppose.
Yeah, and you can
Yeah.
create donuts very fucking easily with that, or like, I created like a triple, like imagine like a pipe set of 3 different sized pipes going in kind of like a rainbow shape, you know. That was very fucking useful for that. It's like super easy.
Yeah.
All
Okay,
right.
let's go to like basically
Okay.
making geometry.
Okay,
Press
so
T.
how do T?
Yeah, press T to go into transfer mode. This is what you're going to use most. Go press 1, 2, and 3. You have vertices, edges, and faces,
Okay.
which is basically just well, you know what those are.
Yeah.
For creating new geometry, edges are the most important. Because if you just select one edge now and just hold shift and extrude it in like some direction,
Ah,
you can
okay,
see it
okay,
just
okay.
creates like a new face.
Also
Oh
from
wait,
top,
it created a new one.
yeah,
Okay.
it made a cut from
Yeah,
there. But you can
as long
also
as you hold shift, you're extruding. If you don't hold shift, you just move it around.
Ooh.
So basically, how you make stairs now is you just like hold shift and
Yeah,
just
you do
press
it
up, right,
zigzag.
up, right, up, right, up, right,
Nice.
and you.
Nice, very nice.
you
Okay,
keep going.
how do I cut?
The cut tool, either you select the 2 edges that are on opposite ends, and you press V to insert an edge between them,
Mm-hmm.
and now you have a cut. Yeah,
Oh no. This, and then you said shift and okay.
exactly.
is
Alternatively, you can press C to go into the cut tool. This is a bit clumsy because it will it will not automatically create edges and everything, but for like more precise stuff, this is very useful
yeah.
because here you can also do like angled shit and whatever.
Yeah, I like
So if you,
using that tool a lot. I haven't gotten used to using the V cutting
yeah,
thing, which I probably should use more. But like
yeah,
using
especially
the
on easy.
yeah.
There's sadly nothing as like convenient as the edge loop tool in Blender. I don't know if you know that one. Uh,
Wait,
T1.
I lost. What is the translate? Right, okay.
Yeah,
Yep.
T to just
T.
T
Ah,
to.
T translate. Okay,
Yeah.
makes a lot of sense.
What is
R for
Okay.
Nelson? What
rotate.
is the difference
Yeah.
between using N or shift and nudging? Because N
There is
extrudes
no there.
in edge mode. It extrudes as well.
Oh shit.
Yeah, there is no real difference. Just with the shift, you can just do it in one step instead of 2. Because with N, you
Yeah.
have to press N and then you have to move it, and shift,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
just move it
It's kind of a
along.
random direction. It's like the latest direction you moved it with shift nudging.
Yeah,
It's so much
I never
easier.
use the N. I never use
Yeah.
the N bind. I find it very useless.
Wait, can I delete? Okay. Okay, that
Yeah.
makes a lot of sense.
Delete your edge and backspace dissolves geometry. So
Oh, what
Whoa!
happened here?
that is
Yeah.
normal. You can just
That's
fix it very
normal.
easily in the end.
It looks kind of
If you
funny.
just
Yeah.
You can just go to like
you can
face and then
just
just
go
like
to faces, so press 3 to go into faces. And you can just select everything. You can just double click. That will just select like all loose faces,
Yeah.
I guess. And you can go into the modify texture tab at the left. It's at the very top. You have texture state, modify texture, lighting resolution. You want to go to modify texture. This is basically your texture
Whoa.
shit you had
Yeah,
in source
a
one,
lot
but
of buttons.
way better. And this first one at the very top just aligns to grid, which is perfect
Okay.
for gray boxing because it basically just puts everything where it should be.
Amazing. Thank you, Nelson.
So one thing you did by extruding these 2 edges separately, you have created a
this one is
double
a
edge.
dead edge. Wait. This
No,
one?
the one to the left of it. The one to the left of it. This.
Ah,
Yeah, you can see that with these fins, it's an open edge, and as long as it has no fins, it's a closed edge. So what you do here is you
Oh.
select both edges. They're basically two on top of each other now, so you can just hold left click and just hover over this. Just move your mouse a bit. If you hold
wait.
left,
I hold left click. Ah,
yeah.
okay, okay.
And you basically, as long as you hold left click in this, you basically just select everything you trace your mouse
Ah,
over.
yeah, makes sense.
And now you
makes a
can
lot of
just press
sense.
M to merge. M, not N.
Oh, oops.
Yeah, right. That also works for vertices, not for faces for obvious reasons. Basically merge as long as they're on top of each other, it doesn't really do anything, but basically the first one goes to the second one. That's what you just have to keep in mind with that. And that's how merge works, I guess.
Damn. For the video's sake, I'm gonna end it here, and before I end it,
Alright.
I should say that Nelson, you're very good at teaching. You should become a teacher or something. Oh wait. Oh wait.
Crazy.
Oh wait.
Oh
What a-
wait.
Thank you,
what a-
thank you.
yeah, Nelson, you're indeed good. Thank you very much. Thank you, teacher.